State education is a right for everyone, and with rights come responsibilities. State education will be taken out of the hands of politicians and put under the guidance of elected professionals drawn from every section of education. Learning is a lifelong process, and we must promote education for all ages. We can now take advantage of technology to learn wherever we happen to be. Online tutorials can offer help with everything from practical household tasks to studying for professional exams. State education from 5 to 18 should only be about equipping our young people with enough skills and information to set them on a path to be the best person that they can in society. This means more than just training them for work. They should have a grasp of the arts, science, humanities, and an introduction to the concept of personal development. We must relearn as a society to appreciate that everyone has a role to play, and we must respect each person in the job they are doing. We have been sinking under the pressure of getting to the top of the career ladder or earning more money. Responsibility for education will be shared between the school, the parents and the pupil. There will be no more blaming schools for all the problems associated with young people. They should teach them this in school attitude is just ridiculous. Pupils have a responsibility to try their hardest in all that they are asked to do. There are consequences for disruptive behaviour, and a right to be in a mainstream education comes with a responsibility for effort and behaviour. Parents must be clear about their role in the child's education. They must ensure that the pupil is prepared for learning each and every day. We need to have a frank conversation about what should be taught in school and what should be taught at home. There have been 10 ministers in charge of education in the last 18 years. 10 different people coming into this important office with a plan to change things. This is just too much meddling. No system can flourish under these conditions. Education is too important to be treated like a political football. We will have an independent body comprising of elected officials drawn from all areas in education, from classroom assistants to head teachers. We will introduce a new model of education that will serve the nation better. A 3-tier system with the final tier being split off into 3 strands. Tier 1 age 4 to 10. During the reception year, when the child is 4, it may start attending school when the school and parents agree it is appropriate. A Tier 1 school will be run much like present primary schools. The first tier lasts until year 6, when the child changes to a Tier 2 school. This tier will be run much like secondary schools are now, with as wide and varied a curriculum as the school can provide. At the end of this tier, the child will be choosing which type of education he/she wishes to continue with. There will be 3 types of Tier 3 school: academic, technical and custom, somewhere for those who cannot or will not cooperate. School tables will be abolished. Schools will work together rather than compete against each other. The exam system will be simpler with a more consistent set of qualifications. Ofsted will be abolished. It has achieved little more than demoralise the teaching profession. If a parent wishes to know how a child is doing in school, they should first talk to the child, then talk to the teachers, then if necessary talk to the head teacher. School tables never reflect an individual pupil's progress.